comment down below of some underrated animes you think that other people should watch, and maybe tell us why. Hey guys, it's Tat, and welcome back to All Ages of Geek. Today we're going to talk about 5 animes that are super underrated that you should definitely check out.
If you're looking for watch-alongs of all your favorite shows, head over to our Patreon. Free accounts get reactions and interactive content. The premium tier unlocks early access to all our latest stuff and a fun Discord community. It won't be the same without you.
Also, make sure you like and subscribe, and press that bell notification so you don't miss out anything from All Ages of Geek. Alright, let's get started. First anime I want to talk about is My Love Story. I came across this anime probably a couple of years ago, and I just fell in love with the show because the characters are like super unique. It's about this guy, Takeo, who's like this gigantic dude who has a gigantic heart, and he's really bad at like romance and stuff, and his best friend is like super attractive. Everyone falls in love with him. And Takeo just has like a really hard time with like his romantic life. And then one day he's on the train and he sees this girl who's getting like harassed by people on the train, and he helps her. And then after that he like falls in love with her. And then I'm not gonna spoil anything because I don't want to spoil the anime, but the ending is super cute, so I would definitely check that one out. You could watch it over on Crunchyroll. It's definitely worth watching. The story is just super like soft and like will warm your heart. The next anime that I would definitely recommend watching is Be the Beginning. I actually came across this anime last year. It did come out in 2018, but I did watch it last year, and it's super good if you're into like figuring out who murdered who or like who the criminal is. It's very sci-fi, but I don't want to spoil anything because like I think there's supposed to be a season 2. We don't know yet, but I would definitely watch it if you're into like gory, violent stuff. It is very gory, and you can watch it over on Netflix, but I would definitely recommend watching that. The character designs are actually really cool, and the fight scenes are just like, oof, yes, if you're into violence, watch it. The anime that I want to recommend is Anohana, the Flower We Saw That Day. If you're ready to cry, please watch this anime because this anime destroyed me mentally. I watched it like 3 times already, and every time I watch it, I just sob. It's basically about a group of teens who lost a friend that was close to them, and it kind of goes into like the psychology of how they're all coping with it, which is super powerful because like death affects people in different ways. So you kind of see each character going through something from the death of their friend, and it's just like, oh, the music in that anime is just, it destroys you. So it's a really good story because it focuses on so many different characters. Like there's a main character, but it kind of goes into each of these like minor characters like perspective of the death as well, and I would definitely check it out because it does have a good ending, but you're gonna cry, and it's really short too, but it's definitely worth watching if you haven't seen it already. So I would definitely check it out, and I think you can watch it over on Netflix. Next anime, I'm totally gonna butcher its name because I'm horrible at pronouncing things, but here's the name. But it's Descending Story Showa Genroku Rakugo Shinju. I'm sorry if that sounded horrible, but we're trying. This anime I absolutely adore. It is great. It starts off in like the present where a prisoner is released in prison, and he kind of goes to this famous Rakugo performer's house and is like, hey, take me as your apprentice. It kind of goes into the past story. So most of the anime is told in the past, and you kind of learn about the famous performer's life. And it touches on a lot of stuff like mental health, anxiety, jealousy, and it's very powerful. So I would definitely check it out because I haven't seen a lot of anime about like Rakugo performers. It's totally interesting to see more about like Japanese culture, especially in the entertainment side. So if you're into like Japanese culture and seeing more of what it's like to be an entertainer in Japan, I would definitely check this one out. I think you can watch it on Crunchyroll. So definitely go on Crunchyroll and check it out. It is totally worth watching. There's actually 2 seasons, so yeah, yay. The final anime, which is actually one of mine and Kat's favorite, is Kids on the Slope. It's basically about 2 musicians who are complete opposites of each other. One plays classical and one plays jazz. They kind of end up working together, and it's basically just about them growing up, dealing with like stuff like romance, high school drama, family drama, and it's an incredible story that's 12 episodes, but it's just like, it is perfectly written. The music is great, obviously, because it's about music, but the story itself is so powerful because you kind of look into the lives of two different people and like how they learn to like accept each other and work with each other and how they form this special bond with each other. So I would definitely check it out because it is an incredible story, and the characters on the show are also very unique. The animation is great. Kind of follow them through their teenhood and eventually you see them as an adult in the end. But it's an incredible story. I would definitely check it out. Even if you aren't into music, it's definitely worth watching just for the story itself because it is focusing on music a lot, but it's also focusing on the characters, like learning how to grow up and learning how to accept themselves and learning how to accept their past. So I would definitely check that one out. And you can watch it over on Crunchyroll. My top 5 underrated animes that I believe you should check out. But until next time, my friends, bye!